What's up guys, back again with another video. So let's take a look at my tactician build. I will try to keep this video as short as possible. So I'm wearing 4-piece tactician with 2-piece final measure. 2-piece final measure for the extra exotic damage, 50% exotic damage. So it's really good against the against the fire, the cleaners, and the grenades. So yeah, no matter how tough you are, if you don't have exotic damage, you will go down from the grenades in the incursion, and you will go down by the cleaners. So uh, the toughness, I mean, it's good to have a lot of toughness, but if you don't have exotic damage, you will go down from the grenades, and trust me, you will. No matter how tough you are, you will. You need exotic damage, man. You need at least 50% exotic damage. So currently I'm sitting at 77% exotic damage, and I believe 26% burn resistant. I'll go into my character and show you guys everything. So I guess you can call this build a tank slash tech build, and yeah, I'll go into my every single pieces here, and I'll show you guys what kind of attributes I have and what kind of gear mods I'm wearing and all that stuff. But first, let's go ahead into my weapons and show you guys what kind of weapons I'm using. So the primary weapon is the G36 Enhanced. The reason why I love assault rifle in this game is because of the enemy armor damage. So it's got 19% armor damage. It's doing damage towards the high level enemies in the incursion and in the challenging mode. So it's a huge plus for me, and I love it. I love it. I love assault rifle. G36 was nerfed. I wish they didn't nerf it, but well, they had to. But I don't blame it. But it's still very powerful. So yeah, as you can see, my firearms isn't so good. That's why a lot of my talents are not unlocked. But the third talent on this weapon is unlocked, which is focus. It's a really good talent. I like it. When no skills are on cooldown, your weapon damage is increased by 14%. That's a good talent. I like it. Balance is not unlocked. Intense is not unlocked, mainly because of the firearms. A little bit of the electronics. I can work on the electronics, but it's not. There's no point of working on the electronics, right? I mean, my firearms is really low. If I want to put more firearms, I'll have to give up on my skill power and my toughness, which I really don't want to. Moving on to the secondary weapon, I'm using first wave M1A. I used to use the classic M1A. It's really good, but the first wave M1A is a little bit better. Mainly, I love it because of my third talent, uh, which is Ferocious. Damage against elite and named enemies increased by 14%, and that's really good. I mean, it's awesome. I love it. And restored, that's the only talent I can unlock with the firearms that I have. So yeah, it doesn't even require any firearms to unlock. Prepared, I would like to have this unlocked, but unfortunately I can't. It's really good to have on your sniper rifle, I guess. I believe because yeah, because it's gonna do damage, 14% extra damage to the enemies which are 14 meters away. So damage is increased by 14% when more than 40 meters from the target. So I guess it's a really good talent to have on your sniper rifle. Let's take a look at my third weapon, which I barely use. It's just a double barrel shotgun. The damage is pretty good, 65.6k. I can't mod it, so I'm stuck with 2 bullets in one magazine. It's got really good talents in my opinion: responsive, self-preserved, and deadly. Deadly is a really good talent. It's gonna come in handy when I use pulse. So yeah, let's move on to the gear sets that I'm wearing. Alright, let's go into my vest. I'm wearing Final Measure Vest 268. I used to wear this 240 Final Measure Vest. It had a lot more armor, but I gave up on that vest, mainly because of the attributes that I have on the 268 vest. Damage to elites, protection from allies. Those are I mean, I want those, so I had to move on from that vest to the 268, even though I am giving up a little bit of the armor, but I have my armor capped. That's what I do. If I had the 240 ones, I could get my toughness a little bit higher. But with the 260 final measure vest, I'm getting a little bit more stamina and a little bit more firearms because of the mods that I'm using, and a little bit of the electronics as well. So it's a really good vest. I like it. It's a 268 vest. It's really good. I mean, I like the attributes on it. It's pretty fucking awesome. In terms of the mods, I'm using electronic mods with 137 armor and the firearms mod with 148 armor. Moving on to my backpack. I'm using the Tactician Mag 268 backpack with lots of armor. I love it. I love it. Bleed resistance, smart cover, damage increase. That's a really big plus for me. Sticky bomb explosion radius. I never use sticky bombs. So yeah. In terms of the mod, I'm using one electronic mods with 3% signature ability resource gain. So uh, it's really good. I mean, 3% doesn't really seem like it's a lot, but here's the thing: when we were doing heroic mode in the Falcon Lost, let's say the first wave, I use my signature. I use my signature, the fucking survival link. I use it on the second wave. I get on the second in the middle of second wave, I get my signature back again. So that's how fast it is, and it depends on how fast we actually kill the waves. So however, when the shotgunners come in, we get nervous, and things get a little bit crazy. But yeah, in about I don't know a lot in like I don't know 5-6 minutes I get it back. So 5 to 8 minutes I get it back, or maybe even less. I don't know, but it does come back really fast, in my opinion. Let's move on to the mask, Tactician Max 240. I'm looking for a 268 mask, but no luck. I love it because it's got a lot of exotic damage, 14% exotic damage with 8% enemy armor damage. It's really good. I love it. Yeah, I am using the firearms with extra 3% exotic damage, so that's really good. Really, really good. Moving on to my gloves, 268 gloves, Tactician 30 gloves, a decent amount of armor. It's got SMG damage, which I've been trying to recalibrate. Usually, I don't recalibrate on any of those stuff. I only recalibrate firearms, stamina, and electronics. But in this case, I recalibrated SMG damage because I wanted to get I wanted to get the assault rifle damage because I love the assault rifle in this game, and I'm using the assault rifle because of the enemy armor damage. I recalibrated like 10 times, but no luck, so I'm stuck with SMG damage, even though I'm not using SMDs. But when I run out of ammo on the assault rifle, which happens a lot when I'm doing underground and stuff like that, I can switch to my SMG. And yeah, I mean, 458, that's nothing. It doesn't do much, but if I could put some SMG, I mean, assault rifle damage, that would be good. But yeah, it's got 3% smart cover damage increase, so that's really good. That's awesome for me because I'm using a smart cover. Moving on to my knee pad, Tactician's knee pad's got really good armor, in my opinion, but not so good. Not as good as the Lone Star. I kept the Lone Star because of the ammunition. So 2 Lone Stars gives you 100% ammo. I can carry more ammo. So yeah, it's got 10% exotic damage resilience, disturb resistant, blind resistant, burn resistant, 26% burn resistance, ballistic shield. I never use ballistic shield. Maybe in the future I will, but I don't know. I never really use it. So in terms of the mod, I'm using stamina mod with 141 armor. Um, yeah, finally the holster. I mean, this holster is not so good, man. It's not a good holster because it's a 240. Not only that, it's got low armor, man. Usually holsters have a lot more armor. I know I can recalibrate the armor and try to get more armor on it, but I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, I can try it out. Yeah. Um, but I mean, this is not really a good holster. I mean, it's not a holster that that I want. I mean, I can have a lot more more skill power. Like as you can see here, the Lone Star is a very good example, right? As you can see that the Lone Star is 268. It's got a lot of armor. It's got more firearms, more stamina, and more electronics. So if I could get 268 final measure holster, I would have more armor and more firearms, stamina, and electronics. That's what I've been looking for in the Dark Zone, but no luck. Hopefully in the future I'll find it. So that's basically it. Let's move on to my character. And weapon damage is... Wait, is that the correct weapon damage? Well, I guess it is. 9,115 critical hit chance, 13% critical hit damage, 25%. That'll come in handy when I use the pulse. Headshot damage, 97%. That's a lot, right? Accuracy, stability, doesn't really matter. Damage to elites, 10%. Health on killed, 0. I would like to get some numbers on it, but yeah, enemy armor damage, 27%. That's very, very important for me. Skill power, 31k. Skill haste, like I don't know if I mentioned, the skill haste, 20% skill haste is really, really good. I get my skills back really fast, so it's awesome. 3% signature skill resource gain. I talked about it. It's good. It works. I love it. Survivability, toughness. I wish I could get my toughness high a little bit, but I could get my toughness high a lot, but I will have to give up on my armor mitigation. I like to keep my armor mitigation max 75%. No matter what build I go for, DPS, tactician, or whatever build I go for, I always max out my armor mitigation. That is a must. So max health is over 100k. Health regeneration is a little bit over 5k. Protection from allies is 13%. Really good. Exotic damage 77%. Like I said, you need exotic damage to survive from the grenades, survive from the flamethrowers, and all those stuff. I mean, you can have 600k toughness. If you have no exotic damage, you will die from in the incursion, from the grenades, from the flamethrowers. Trust me, you can be tough as fuck. You can have a lot of toughness, but if you don't have exotic damage, you will go down. And that's why you need to wear a two-piece final measure and put some mods just like I did and get to very high exotic damage. On the mods, mainly on the stamina mods, there are a lot of exotic damage. You can put them on and get some more exotic damage. With my other vest, with my other with this vest, I could I had, like, when I was wearing this vest, I had my exotic damage to 81% because I didn't have to worry about my armor mitigation, and I put more health with the exotic damage on him, so I got my exotic damage to 81% with that, but 77% is not so bad. Burn resistant 26%. And that's basically it. And yeah, I love it. I love this build. It's awesome. Let me just go into my abilities, show you guys my talent. I'm using triage, however you want to pronounce it. So when this is the talent that I really love. Okay, so let's say oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So let's say three of my teammates are here. I put my overheal on the floor, and they use my overheal. I get my overheal, I mean, I get my skill cooldown even faster, so it was 15% faster, right? Yes, so yeah, I could use my overheal, like, I don't know, after 5 seconds or 3 seconds. I'm not even exaggerating. It's that good. I mean, you need that talent when you do when you do challenging missions or whatever, when you do missions with your teammates, you need it. So yeah, that's basically it. These are, I guess this is the one talent that I really like. It's awesome. Also like the also like on the move talent. I'm using, what else am I using? Strike back and critical save. Really good, really good. I mean, yeah, that's basically it on the skills, overheal, and the smart cover. which is the recharger one. That's basically it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe, like, and comment. I mean, I'm looking for a good holster, final measure holster. Hopefully I'll get it somehow, somewhere. I know there is a holster waiting for me. I just have to give it some time and grind more. But until then, peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next one.